Okay.
I had hundreds of them until somebody took them.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the public session. We do have one person who's set up for tonight to speak. I'd ask you to approach the microphone and state your name and your address. The first speaker is Mercedes Neese.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Mercedes Neese. I live at 128 Erie Street in the 5th Ward. And Honorable Mayor and Common Council, I'm here with several other folks. We're here to speak on behalf of the citizens who support the preservation of the National Register property, the Cahill Building. Tonight we have additional signatures to present from community members to add to the previous submission we gave you on November 24th. At that time we submitted 141 signatures. Tonight we add another 514, of which 221 are online petition that are on Friends of Oswego website. We hope that you'll take a moment to look over the names of which you will find city residents, city property owners, those who run businesses in our town, those that shop here, have their children in our schools, and some who just visit on a regular basis. There's also some comments on the online petition. These signatures reflect the community's desire to maintain and support not only the Cahill Building, but also the historic character of Oswego. We are thankful that the tarp has been placed on the roof of the building, but recognize this is a Band-Aid. We understand things take time, but we're truly surprised at the delay from when the council approves the measure to when the tarp was put in place. And we also wonder, how did this building get to this point? And what could be done to prevent future issues with this building and other historic buildings? A Facebook page has been set up by a grassroots group of concerned citizens to keep the attention just on the Cahill property, and it's called Save Oswego's Historic Sites. We are not only concerned about this current property, but also other sites that might wind up in the circumstances. We mourn the loss of properties such as the St. Louis Church. We ask that the city create and follow through on plans to ensure that the old temple, this building right here, and other such sites do not follow the path of the Cahill Building. We ask that you, as our leaders, look beyond the immediate budget concerns and be visionaries for Oswego. The city has a 2020 vision plan and a waterfront revitalization plan that needs to be moved forward on a yearly basis. There are communities such as ours who embraced and developed their cultural assets. We implore you to take this opportunity to learn what can be done to lead our city into the future without losing its character. And we are here to be of help to you. Anything that we could do to help with this current situation and also with any future properties, we are here to be of service to you and to our community. And so I have the signatures and petitions right here.
Thank you, Ms. Neese. You should bring them to you. Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to make comments during the public session? Seeing no one step forward, I will call this public session closed. The meeting begins at 7:30. Please get to the seats. Councilor Todd. Thank you. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will the clerk please call the roll?
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Councilor Enright.
Here.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Here.
Councilor Todd.
Here.
Councilor Walker.
He is excused.
Councilor Barlow.
Here.
Councilor Van Buren.
Here.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Here.
We have 6 present with 1 excused.
Thank you. Under the mayor's report, I do have a couple of proclamations, and I'm sure that's why some of the folks are sitting back there. We're going to do the first one is regarding National Stalking Awareness Month. This proclamation, I believe we have some people in attendance. We'll have a photograph. We've got Lisa Evaneski from SUNY Oswego, Zach Bell from our lieutenant from our police department, Christy King, Stacy France, Jamie Drake, Alexandria Reagan, Meredith Needham, and Judy Egan, all from Service to Aid Families. So I believe those folks are here, or some of them are. So I'm going to read the proclamation. If you could come up, we'll have a photograph. And if you want to make a few comments, perhaps now would be a good time. Is there anyone here who's going to speak on behalf of this? Okay. All right. This is the proclamation regarding National Stalking Awareness Month, January 2015. Whereas under the laws of all 50 states, the U.S. territories, the District of Columbia, and federal government, stalking is a crime. Whereas 6.6 million people were stalked in 1 year in the United States, and the majority of victims are stalked by someone they know. Also, 3 in 4 women killed by an intimate partner had been stalked by that intimate partner. Whereas many stalking victims lose time from work and experience serious psychological distress and lost productivity at a much higher rate than the general population. And whereas many stalking victims are forced to protect themselves by relocating, changing their identities, changing jobs, and obtaining protection orders. Whereas many stalkers use technology, such as cell phones, global positioning systems, known as GPS, cameras and spyware to monitor and to track their victims. Whereas there is a need for great public awareness about the nature, criminality, and potential lethality of stalking, and our criminal justice systems can enhance their responses to stalking by regular training of law enforcement officers and aggressive investigation and prosecution of this crime. Whereas laws and public policies must be continually adapted to keep pace with the new tactics used by stalkers, and whereas communities can better combat stalking by adopting multidisciplinary responses by teams of local agencies and organizations, and providing more and better victim services. And whereas services to aid families is joining forces with victim service providers, criminal justice officials, and concerned citizens throughout Oswego County and the United States to observe National Stalking Awareness Month and to promote the 2015 theme, Stalking, Know It, Name It, and Stop It. Now, therefore, I, Thomas W. Gillen, as Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby proclaim January 2015 as Stalking Awareness Month in the City of Oswego and applaud the efforts of many victim service providers, police officers, prosecutors, national and community organizations, and private sector supporters for their efforts in promoting awareness about stalking. So I'm going to present this proclamation to some representatives. Come up here, please. You are. Okay, who's going to hold this? We'll have a picture. Stacey? You want to? Can you get everybody in here? One more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies.
Also, on a lighter note, I'm going to be reading a proclamation for Warm Up Oswego Festival and our first annual Fireball. And I know Nate Emmons, I thought I saw Nate here. There you are. I'll read the proclamation, and you can get a photo with that too. Any of the folks, if you brought anybody with you. All right, this proclamation is Warm Up Oswego Festival, which is February the 6th and 7th, 2015. And also our first annual Fireball, which is January the 23rd, 2015. So I'll explain that in the proclamation. Whereas the City of Oswego is known for its spectacular winters And whereas downtown Oswego is known for its wonderful shops and community facilities for recreation and enjoyment of the arts, and whereas our Oswego community is known for pulling together to host fun and successful festivals, and whereas the city of Oswego wants to celebrate Oswego's warm community spirit. Now, therefore, I, Thomas W. Gillen, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby proclaim February the 6th and 7th as the 10th annual Warm-Up Oswego Festival weekend in Oswego, and further ask that our community join in affirming its commitment to Warm Up Oswego Festival fireworks by participating in the first annual fireworks fundraiser, the Oswego Fireball. That's on January the 23rd. Also invite everyone to come out and participate in as many Warm Up Oswego Festival events as possible on February the 6th and 7th, and support the City of Oswego's Warm Up Oswego Festival Committee through sponsorships, donations, and just having fun throughout the Warm Up weekend. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand officially and caused to be affixed the seal of the City of Oswego, New York, on this 12th day of January 2015. So I really encourage everybody to go to the Fireball. It is, in fact, a fundraiser, and that's at the Foundry, and that is on January the 23rd. And then the Warm Up Oswego is actually the 6th and the 7th, so it should be a lot of fun. I've been to the last 3 of them, and they've been tremendously successful and a lot of fun. So, Nate, you want to come up here and get a photo? And Jackie.
This one may
Those two are the little dude. Okay, ready? Okay. Come on. They can Photoshop Nate and I in later on. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, that is all I have in the mayor's report. If any of the councilors have anything they wish to say to the assembly. Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. I just wanted to speak briefly. Mercedes Niece spoke on behalf of some of the old architecture, in particular the Hills building, and I just I've seen a lot on Facebook, and certainly there's been enough in the newspaper to talk about the city and the city's role. And city attorney, if I get out of line, you just tell me. There's a lot of things that we'd love to be able to say, but we can't, and that's because this whole process is in litigation. And certainly, the Cahill building, this is a situation that really fell in our laps, and I just want everybody to understand and respect the fact that we didn't get this building back by choice. It came to us because somebody didn't pay taxes and other obligations they had. We thought we took responsible action with respect to that building, and I'll just leave that at least two sides to every story, and I'm sure by the time this thing gets litigated, you're going to hear all sides of it. And the courts will then decide eventually where the city stands in respect to the Cahill building. And I guess I'll end my comments there. Just, I said, I don't think there's anybody here that wouldn't like to share all the details we know and the way we understand it. But we're kind of in a tough position with respect to litigation, which I think should be ending. Maybe the city attorney might be able to give me a little.
There's a motion in the Supreme Court, I think it's January 22nd, which could possibly resolve the issue.
Thank you. That's so, give it a couple of weeks here, and we hopefully will all be able to talk a little bit more openly and freely about the situation, and in particular the Cahill building. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any other comments from the council? Councilor Todd.
Yeah. Since I've come on the council, more recently, in the last week, I've received 3 different anonymous letters, all of them negative, not towards me, but towards the city, and addressing concerns that they'd wish to be addressed. What I can tell you is, going forward, that if there isn't a return address on them, if they're not signed so that we can respond to them, and if they're done behind the scenes so that you can just spin up more trouble, I will put them where I've put the rest of them, and that's in the trash. So if you don't sign them, I'm not going to even read them. So please don't send them to me.
All right. Any other comments from the council? Hearing none, will the clerk please call Resolution 14?
Resolution 14 would approve the minutes of the Common Council meeting held December 8th, 2014.
Councilor Van Buren and Councilor Barlow. Any comments? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 15.
Resolution 15 would approve minutes of the special Common Council meeting held on January 5th, 2015.
Councilor Enright and Councilor Kaplowitz. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 16.
Resolution 16 would appoint Susan Wells and Connie Casamento, Commissioner of Deeds.
Councilor Todd and Councilor Enright. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 17.
Resolution 17 would approve the use of city property for the Warm Up Oswego Festival to be held February 6th and 7th, 2015.
Councilor Van Buren and Councilor Barlow. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 18.
Resolution 18 would accept donations from Connie Evans, Rabies Ace Hardware Home Center, and Dogs in Need Everywhere for use by the animal shelter.
Councilor Kaplowitz. Councilor McLaughlin. Is there any discussion? Councilor Van Buren.
Councilor Walker brought it up last week. I just wanted to say it again. I'd like to thank Carrie, the patrol officer, for the proactivity that she's been putting forward and all the donations that she secured and the state of the shelter. I think a lot of people have come forward and wanted to help because of her and the efforts that she's done. So I'd just like to say thank you.
Thanks, sir. Any other comments? I would also like to add that I think Carolyn has done a remarkably good job as our animal shelter director. So kudos to her and her team. And we're looking forward to working together going forward. If there's no more comments, please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 19.
Resolution 19 would approve solid waste licenses for the year 2015.
Councilor Barlow. Councilor Enright. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 20.
Resolution 20 would authorize the mayor to sign change order number 4 with GHD Consulting Engineers for project modifications to the West Side EF-MF and pump station upgrade project.
Councilor Kaplowitz. Councilor Van Buren. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 21.
Resolution 21 would authorize the mayor to sign the professional engineering services agreement with GHD Consulting Engineers for the Eastside Wastewater Treatment Plant Generator Replacement Project.
Councilor Van Buren and Councilor Enright. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Councilor Barlow.
Yes.
Councilor Van Buren.
Yes.
Councilor Kaplowitz.
Yes.
Councilor Enright.
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 22.
Resolution 22 would authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with CNY Regional Planning and Development Board for the Solarize Central New York campaign.
Councilor Barlow and Councilor Kaplowitz. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Councilor McLaughlin.
Yes.
Councilor Todd.
Yes.
Counselor Barlow?
Yes.
Counselor Van Buren?
Yes.
Counselor Kaplowitz?
Yes.
Counselor Enright?
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 23.
Resolution 23 would authorize the city chamberlain to prepay public utilities and postage charges.
Councilor Van Buren, you have a second? Councilor McLaughlin, any discussion? Please call the roll.
Counselor McLaughlin?
Yes.
Counselor Todd?
Yes.
Counselor Barlow?
Yes.
Counselor Van Buren?
Yes.
Counselor Kaplowitz?
Yes.
Counselor Enright?
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 24.
Resolution 24 will waive the rules of the county council to present resolution number 25 from the floor without committee consideration.
Councilor Van Buren, Councilor Enright. Please call the roll.
Counselor McLaughlin?
Yes.
Counselor Todd?
Yes.
Counselor Barlow?
Yes.
Counselor Van Buren?
Yes.
Counselor Kaplowitz?
Yes.
Counselor Enright?
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Please call Resolution 25.
Resolution 25 would authorize a public hearing regarding proposed local law number 1 of the year 2015, a local law authorizing a property tax levy in excess of the limit established in General Municipal Law, Section 3-C.
Councilor Van Buren. Councilor Enright. Any discussion? Councilor Van Buren.
In anticipation of our new budget schedule, we wanted to pass this resolution in the beginning of the year with many of our housekeeping resolutions. This is the same safety net that we talked about last year that we passed. This is in effect against the levy, not the rate. This does not affect the 5% tax cap that was implemented by the public this year. This is being done this early in anticipation of the schedule that we have to face because of it.
Any other comments from council? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Counselor McLaughlin?
Yes.
Counselor Todd?
Yes.
Counselor Barlow?
Yes.
Counselor Van Buren?
Yes.
Counselor Kaplowitz?
Yes.
Counselor Enright?
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Is there any unfinished business? Councilor Van Buren.
Motion to adjourn?
Second, Councilor Kaplowitz. Please call the roll.
Counselor McLaughlin?
Yes.
Counselor Todd?
Yes.
Counselor Barlow?
Yes.
Counselor Van Buren?
Yes.
Counselor Kaplowitz?
Yes.
Counselor Enright?
Yes.
The resolution passes 601.
Meeting is adjourned.
Excellent.
7:49.
Yeah, this is before 8 o'clock. Wait a minute.